Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to my colleagues, Congressman Rowe and Congressman Cooper, for joining me in remembering our constituents, Stephanie and Justin Shults. Two promising young lives tragically cut short in the barbaric terrorist attacks on March 22nd in Brussels, Belgium. Stephanie Moore Shults was born and raised in Lexington, Kentucky. She was a graduate of Bryan Station High School and of Transylvania University in Lexington. We will never forget this daughter of Kentucky, her love of her family and her husband, and her sense of adventure as she lived and worked in Europe. We will never forget the anguish felt by Stephanie and Justin's families as they searched for their children in the aftermath of the attack. We will never forget their grief when they learned what happened. And we will never forget the ideology of evil and religious intolerance that is responsible for taking these two innocent Americans from us. But if the terrorists' objective was to undermine our country's will to fight extremism or to compel us to surrender our liberty to their oppressive, totalitarian vision of the world, then it has failed. The terrorists' cowardly act only invigorates our nation's resolve to overcome and defeat this evil. As we continue to pray for these families, I'd like to ask Congressman Rowe and Congressman Cooper to join me, and for all of my colleagues to stand and please join us in a moment of silence and prayer to honor these young American people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.